I spent 5 years here. Like this was a long time.
Someone who is one of the many who actually lost their jobs here without warning.
Tesla employees speaking out after he fell victim to the company's ongoing layoffs.
A new chapter has begun.
The firings by order of the world's richest man, Elon Musk.
Imagine dedicating years of your life to a company, sacrificing your personal comfort, and barely sleeping to meet deadlines. Then, one day, on your way to work, you get an email. No conversation, no warning, just an email saying you're fired. That's exactly what happened to Nico Murillo, a former Tesla employee. But this isn't just job loss story. It's a jaw-dropping revelation of what really goes on behind the scenes.
You know, I have nothing against Tesla. It's like I spent 5 years here. Like this was a long time.
Trust me, what you're about to hear will change the way you see the corporate world.
My name is Nico Murillo, and I was previously a production supervisor at Tesla. And on April 15th, Monday, at 4:30 a.m., I opened my laptop. I checked my emails while on autopilot. So the email read, "Unfortunately, as a result, your position has been eliminated by this restructuring."
In 2023, facing a tough 90-minute commute to the Fremont factory, Nico made a surprising decision. He chose to sleep in his car in the factory parking lot. He would shower at work, microwave his dinner in the break room, and then sleep in his car, just to be close to his job and ready for another long shift. This routine showed just how committed Nico was to his work. But despite all his dedication, Nico's journey took a sudden and shocking turn.
After that, I was like, is this like real? And then I texted my manager and I was like, hey, what is this? And then he texted me back, everyone got it, we'll get more info later. And that was at 5:05 a.m. So it was kind of like, I was kind of like in the dark of like, hey, what's really going on?
Nico's story is not just about a job lost. It's about the emotional toll that such a sudden, harsh reality can take. It's a reminder that no matter how much you give to a company, sometimes it can all be taken away in an instant.
Like for a whole year in 2023, and it was tough because, you know, the whole situation with camping in the Model Y, it's pretty cool. You pretty much get the whole back seats to lay down, and then like you could put a whole bed back here. That's what I did. And you know, I pretty much had everything laid out here, the bed, the pillows, and all that. To go to the bathroom though was really hard. I had to go use the restrooms in the middle of the night inside the factory, so I got to badge in, use the bathroom, and come back. That was kind of annoying. And also had to take showers at the facility, which then required me at the end of the shift, I would go eat in the break room, microwave my dinner, and then I would go I would go here in my car, get all my stuff, go back in the facility, shower. In some events, sometimes you forget your towel, or you forget your toothbrush, or you forget your toothpaste, or you forget deodorant, and you gotta make trip all the way back, and that thing sucks. But it did help me get a full 7 to 7.5 hours of sleep, which was very nice, versus take an hour and a half commute back home, which then you have to do it again to come back to work. So that's why I didn't want to do that during 2023, and I just camped in my car and said, you know what, like I don't want to do the whole driving total of 3 hours basically, because hour and a half to go from home to work, and then from work to home, that's a total of like 3 hours. So I was like, just camp in the car, see how it works. And so yeah, that's what I did. I worked the alternate work schedule, which was 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. But then work required sometimes, because I was salary, it required me to stay a little bit over, so like 7 or 7:30 p.m. So I mean, by the time you're done with the work shift, you do not want to drive an hour and a half again.
All those long hours of work, the late nights spent ensuring everything ran smoothly, the weekends sacrificed, all reduced to a red light. The message was unmistakable. Nico was no longer welcome in the place he had given so much to.
The whole thing with this happening, right? I was, just for pay transparency, I was making $120,000, if you include the stocks and all that, right? $120,000 as a production supervisor at Tesla. When I started in 2019, I was a production associate, so it was entry level. And you know, I have a business degree from San Jose State, and I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of demoralizing, kind of like going into entry level job. Yes, it was Tesla 2019 at the time, but like I was kind of distraught because, man, I mean, you're just doing the basic minimum entry level, you know, placing parts onto something and that's it. Like, it wasn't very like hard to do. It was so easy that, you know, anyone can do it. So, but my mindset was like, hey, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna do my best no matter what, no matter the results, and I'm gonna do my best every single time I am in here. I'm gonna try to get my name out there. I'm gonna do my best because that is what I represent. Is like, I try to do my best no matter what. And it's like, sometimes I take it to a level where it's like, you know, people are like, damn, that's different, right? Like, that's the kind of energy that I provide, right? If you're gonna hire me, I'm gonna do my best. Whether you want me to sweep and clean, I'm gonna be the best sweeping and cleaning person there ever was, right? Kind of like a Mike Tyson attitude, or a Tom Brady, or, you know, kind of something like that, where I want to motivate and inspire others, right? And so 2019, went into entry level job, $19 an hour. Then became a production lead a year and like some change. Became a team lead. That was $24 an hour. And then a year after that, becoming a team lead, I became a supervisor. Starting base salary was $85,000. So I went from hourly to salary in just 2.5 years, about 2.5. Yeah. And so my story here is like, work hard, you get in the company, and like, you know, I have nothing against Tesla. It's like very good company. I like Tesla. Like, I like the car, I like the brand, I like what it stands for, so I'm not gonna, you know, bash on them at all. Like, it's actually provided me a place to, you know, I have a home and, you know, all that. So yeah. Yeah, we're selling the house, sell the furniture, and then my next plan is to actually live in this car. Living in this car for about 5 years, and the reason why for that is because I'm tired of this system, right? I live in California, right? Rent is super high. Mortgage to get a house, super high. So you got your housing payments above $1,000 for sure. Like, no matter what, it's gonna be like $1,000 around. And then you got utilities, you got electric, you got water, you got garbage, you got Wi-Fi, you got all these type of bills, man. And then, like, I remember going at line by line because my little brother was like, hey man, why don't we I'm just gonna live in my car. And I was like, hey, you ain't wrong. Like, when I went through that Excel sheet, because I have a budget, it was like, this thing's real. Like, you can literally save like almost $2,000 a month and put it towards the stock market, and in 5 years you could be financially independent. And that's what I want to do. I'm fired up of like, hey, like, getting laid off might have been the best thing that's ever happened to me, because I think that this is gonna light the fire and the spark of like, hey, like, this is you gotta get out of this rat race. Like, the rent is like so high. It's like, you know what, we're gonna go against the system. We're gonna go against the system, and the way you do that is, you're gonna live in your car, and then it's gonna be a hard and long fought journey. But, you know, I'm with it. I'm with it because I'm tired of paying the rent and all that. And then look, I lost my job, and then I can't, the mortgage, like all that, right? Like, we gotta sell the house. We have no choice, right? So it's like, I don't want to be in this position again. Like, it's just, yeah, it sucks, right? So, yeah, that's where the thing is headed. Selling the house, selling the furniture, and then live in the car for 5 years, and then I'm done. Like, financially independent, right? I have enough money to be financially independent. So that's where the trend is going. That's where that's the next plan, right? I'm gonna vlog it all on YouTube and on Instagram. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give the video a like. Comment your thoughts. I'd love to hear all your guys' comments, and yeah, that's what's next with me. I just want to say thank you guys for watching and supporting. Thank you guys.
This was the same car he had slept in countless times to avoid the long commute, the same car where he had dreamt of a future at Tesla. But now, as he sat in the driver's seat, the weight of everything hit him hard. The exhaustion from those long hours, the endless hard work, the nights where he barely slept, all of it felt like it had been for nothing. How could it all end so abruptly, with nothing more than a cold email? That's how Nico discovered he was fired.